Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 30th of October. So today the moon enters Taurus and the sun also makes a contra with Jupiter. So when the moon enters Taurus, it brings a chance for us to be more calm and stable within ourselves, within our relationships and life in general. It encourages us to indulge in earthly sort of like pleasures and find comfort in the familiar, so it can be hard for us to get out of our comfort zone, but this can be a good thing. Can cook for others, go out, have dinner, share drinks, enjoying the beauty of nature or just the beauty of makeup and stuff like that. It can make us more sensual and, as I said, increases our connection to nature, but we can become stubborn and possessive on the negative end. Ultimately, on the spiritual level, the moon entering Taurus is a reminder to find inner peace and stability within ourselves. It encourages us to connect with our spirituality through grounding practices like meditation or spending time in nature. Psychologically, it can bring a sense of emotional security and comfort, allowing us to feel more grounded and centered. The best use of this energy is to prioritize self-care, indulge in activities that bring us joy and relaxation, and to have more empathy and gratitude for the simple pleasures in life. And the sun's contra to Jupiter brings and signifies a clash between ego and us wanting to expand and get out of our comfort zone. And like I said, the moon in Taurus wants us to stay there. But positively, the sun's contra to Jupiter can make us more enthusiastic and confident, encouraging us to take risks and pursue opportunities. On the negative end, we can become arrogant or overindulgent, and this can lead to poor judgment. On the esoteric level, it represents a battle between our inner desires and need for growth. Spiritually, it reminds us to examine our own beliefs and expand our perspective and balance our ego with being humble and open-minded to other people and expressing gratitude as well. The best use of this energy is to seek pleasure, do the things that make us happy, but remain grounded and respectful of other people's needs and wishes and boundaries as well. Content creators can talk about how we can become better at managing our financing, budgeting and making investments, and talking about the pitfalls of trading in the stock market and the upsides of it as well. Also talk about how we can create a safe space for active listening in our relationships as well, and how we can bring more security in all levels in our life, not just financially but emotionally, spiritually and psychologically as well. Talking about how we can enhance our physical well-being as well, and how we can bring more optimism and be more humble and respect other people's boundaries and be more open-minded in our lives and see the bigger picture more as well, and how we can steadily create more wealth and abundance in our lives, and how we do this by taking care of our wounds and just accepting. Not saying that we're not going to all be millionaires, but I do believe we can all be wealthier than we are, whether this means changing habits, the amount of money we eat, spend on eating out, drinking, drugs and stuff, or any other things we may do excessively. And also maybe by taking a side hustle, and remember that everyone's journeys different, and even if I had £1 for every time I failed, I'd be very rich. But what I've learned from all these failures is to keep on getting back up, and you just have to keep on trying. So giving inspirational content and how people can think more creatively about their finances and life, and just be more self-loving and prepared that life is a marathon. It is not a sprint, so it means it's a game of endurance. It's not for the swift, old saying says, but for those who can endure it is life. So yeah, that is the daily scopes for the 30th of October.